London, 1940. Night after night, the sky glowed orange as bombs rained down on the city. Families huddled in basements, underground stations, and makeshift shelters, praying the next explosion wouldn't be their last. For millions of children, the Blitz was a nightmare. But for one boy, it was the beginning of a journey that would take him far from home and into the heart of a global war. This is the true story of Raymond Steed, a 14-year-old boy who survived the Blitz, only to make a choice that would change his life forever. Raymond Steed was born in Newport, Wales, in 1928. He was a cheerful, curious boy, the kind who loved adventure and dreamed of seeing the world. But when the war began, childhood ended early. German bombers targeted British cities relentlessly. Raymond watched buildings crumble, neighbors flee, and families torn apart. He saw fear in the eyes of adults, something no child should ever witness. Like many boys of his generation, he wanted to help. He wanted to fight back. At just 14, Raymond was far too young to join the military. The Merchant Navy, the civilian sailors who carried supplies across dangerous seas, needed every hand they could get. Raymond lied about his age. He signed up as a cabin boy, one of the lowest ranks on a ship, but also one of the most dangerous during wartime. He wasn't even old enough to shave, but he was old enough to risk his life. Raymond's first voyage took him across the Atlantic, where German U-boats hunted Allied ships relentlessly. Convoys were attacked without warning. Ships vanished beneath the waves in minutes. But Raymond did his job with pride, cleaning, carrying messages, helping the crew, and learning the rhythms of life at sea. He wrote letters home, telling his family not to worry. He was safe, he said. He was doing his part. In April 1943, Raymond joined the crew of the SS Empire Morn, a British merchant ship carrying explosives and supplies to North Africa. It was a dangerous mission. The Mediterranean was crawling with enemy submarines and aircraft. But Raymond didn't hesitate. He was proud to serve. On April 26th, as the ship approached the coast of Morocco, disaster struck. A German mine, hidden beneath the waves, detonated beneath the Empire Morn. The explosion tore through the hull. Fire and smoke engulfed the deck. Men were thrown into the sea. Raymond was below deck when the blast hit. He never had a chance to escape. He was just 14 years and 207 days old. One of the youngest British servicemen to die in World War II. Raymond Steed was buried in a quiet cemetery in Morocco, far from the streets where he once played. For decades, his story was nearly forgotten. But in recent years, his hometown honored him with memorials, plaques, and ceremonies, ensuring that his bravery would never fade into history. Raymond wasn't a soldier. He wasn't a commander or a hero in the traditional sense. He was a child who saw his country in danger and chose to stand up when others might have run. His courage reminds us that war is not just fought by armies, but by ordinary people who make extraordinary choices. Raymond Steed survived the Blitz. He survived the fear, the fire, and the chaos of war-torn Britain. But he gave his life trying to help others survive too. Story is a reminder of the countless young lives shaped and shattered by war, and of the bravery that can rise from even the smallest, youngest hearts. Raymond Steed, age 14. Gone too soon, but never forgotten.